Anaconda attacks baby elephant. Then mom shows why you never mess with family in the heart of Africa's savannah. A peaceful day shatters as a giant anaconda coils around a helpless elephant calf, its cries piercing the air. As hope fades, the mother elephant charges, her eyes blazing with fury. This is no ordinary battle. It's a mother's fight to save her child, proving why you never mess with family. In the vast expanse of Africa's iconic savanna, where the horizon stretches endlessly under a sky painted in hues of azure and gold, the acacia forests stand as timeless sentinels. These thorny trees, with their umbrella-like canopies, cast intricate shadows on the sun-baked earth below, creating a mosaic of light and dark that dances with the gentle breeze. The grass sways like waves on an ocean, a sea of green, interspersed with bursts of wildflowers in vibrant yellows and reds, attracting butterflies that flit about in playful abandon. Rivers wind through this landscape like lifelines, their waters sparkling under the relentless sun, quenching the thirst of countless creatures and nurturing the fertile soil along their banks. This is a realm where life pulses with raw energy. Herds of zebras stripe the plains. Giraffes tower gracefully to nibble on high leaves, and lions prowl with regal authority, their roars echoing like thunder in the distance. The air hums with the chorus of nature, birds chirping melodies from treetops, monkeys chattering in animated troops, and the occasional trumpet of elephants reverberating through the air, a reminder of the giants that roam these lands. Yet, beneath this picturesque serenity lurks an undercurrent of peril, where the line between predator and prey blurs in the shadows. The acacia forests, dense with foliage and tangled underbrush, provide perfect hiding spots for those who strike without warning. Near the riverbanks, where the ground turns marshy and reeds grow tall, the environment shifts to one of stealth and ambush. Here, massive serpents like the anaconda adapt to the humid pockets, their scaled bodies blending seamlessly with the dappled patterns of sunlight filtering through leaves. These colossal constrictors, capable of reaching lengths that dwarf a grown man, embody patience and power, waiting motionless for vibrations in the earth to signal opportunity. The savanna's deceptive calm masks these threats, where a single misstep can turn tranquility into terror. As the sun climbs higher, warming the air and stirring the wildlife, an elephant family moves through this enchanting yet treacherous world, unaware that fate is coiled and ready to strike. In the heart of this vibrant savanna, a mother elephant moves with deliberate grace. Her massive frame, a testament to resilience and strength. Her skin, etched with the wrinkles of time, tells stories of droughts endured and migrations survived. By her side, her calf, barely a year old, is a bundle of boundless energy, its oversized ears flapping with every clumsy step. The calf's trunk swings playfully, occasionally nudging its mother's leg in a silent gesture of reassurance, a touch that binds them closer than words ever could. Together, they are a portrait of familial devotion, the mother's watchful eyes scanning the horizon while the calf explores with innocent curiosity, chasing shadows or splashing in shallow puddles. The herd surrounds them, a protective circle of aunts and cousins, their trunks entwined in gestures of unity. Elephants are the architects of their world, their deep rumbles carrying wisdom across generations, guiding the young through the rhythms of survival. This family thrives under the acacia's shade, where the air smells of dust and sweet grass. The calf, still learning the ways of the herd, mimics its mother's movements with charming awkwardness, stumbling over roots only to be steadied by her gentle trunk. These moments of play and learning strengthen their bond, a connection rooted in instinct and love. Yet vulnerability lingers. The calf's small size makes it a target in a world where predators never rest. The mother's vigilance is unwavering, her ears attuned to every rustle, her trunk ready to shield her child from harm. As they graze near the river, the herd's presence offers safety, but the calf's adventurous spirit pulls it toward the unknown. A bright butterfly catches its eye, fluttering just beyond reach, tempting it to stray from the protective shadow of its mother. In this fleeting moment of joy, the seeds of danger are sown, as the savannah's hidden threats watch with cold, unblinking eyes, waiting for the perfect opportunity to disrupt the harmony of this tender family bond. Deep within the acacia forest, where the river's edge blurs into a maze of reeds and mud, a silent predator lies in wait. The anaconda, a serpent of mythic proportions, is a master of camouflage, its olive-green scales patterned with dark blotches that mirror the dappled light filtering through the canopy. This creature, stretching up to 20 feet, is a living paradox, motionless yet brimming with lethal intent. Its body, thick as a tree trunk, coils in perfect stillness, blending seamlessly with the underbrush. Anacondas are not venomous. Their weapon is raw power, delivered through constriction that tightens with every exhale of their prey, squeezing life away with relentless precision. Adapted to the savanna's wetlands, this snake thrives in the humid pockets where rivers swell, its cold eyes tracking the vibrations of unsuspecting animals drawn to the water's edge. The anaconda's patience is its greatest asset. It can lie dormant for hours, its metabolism slowed to a whisper, conserving energy for the explosive moment of attack. Its senses are finely tuned. The flicker of a shadow, the tremor of hooves, the scent of vulnerability carried on the breeze. Near this riverbend, the serpent has chosen its ambush site carefully, nestled among the reeds, where the ground is soft and deceptive. The surrounding environment buzzes with life. Fish dart in the shallows, herons stalk with precision, and insects hum in a ceaseless chorus. Yet the anaconda remains invisible, a ghost in the landscape, its presence betrayed only by the faintest ripple in the water or a subtle shift in the grass. As the elephant family approaches, grazing and playing in blissful ignorance, the serpent's focus narrows. The calf's playful steps send faint tremors through the earth, each one a beacon to the predator below. The anaconda's tongue flicks, tasting the air, confirming its target. In this tranquil corner of the savannah, where beauty masks brutality, the stage is set for a sudden and terrifying clash. As nature's delicate balance teeters on the edge of chaos, as the sun bathes the savannah in golden warmth, the elephant calf's curiosity leads it away from its mother's side. A vibrant yellow butterfly dances on the breeze, its delicate wings beckoning the calf to follow. With a joyful squeak, it trots forward, its small trunk swinging in excitement, unaware of the danger lurking just steps away. The mother elephant, grazing contentedly, lifts her head occasionally, her ears flapping to cool her massive frame. The herd lingers nearby, their presence a comforting shield, but the calf's playful chase takes it just beyond their protective reach. In a patch of tall grass, where the river's edge meets the forest, the ground seems no different, soft, inviting, kissed by sunlight. But beneath this deceptive calm, the anaconda waits, its coils primed like a spring, its eyes locked on the calf's approaching form. In an instant, the serenity shatters. The anaconda erupts from its hiding place, a blur of muscle and scale, striking with terrifying speed. Its thick body wraps around the calf's legs, coiling upward in a suffocating embrace. The calf lets out a piercing trumpet, a sound of raw panic that tears through the peaceful air. Its small body writhes, legs buckling under the snake's crushing grip, its trunk flailing in desperation. The mother elephant's head snaps up, her eyes wide with horror as she registers the nightmare unfolding before her. The calf's cries grow shrill, each one a dagger to her heart, as the anaconda tightens its hold, its scales glinting in the sunlight. The herd stirs, their rumbles of alarm rippling through the air, but they are too far to intervene swiftly. The mother charges forward, her massive feet shaking the earth, her trunk raised in a gesture of defiance. The scene is chaos, grass trampled, dust rising, and the calf's struggling form at the center of it all. The anaconda, undeterred, hisses aggressively, its head rearing back to face the approaching titan. In this heart-stopping moment, the savannah holds its breath as the battle for a young life begins in earnest. The mother elephant's world collapses into a single agonizing image. Her calf, ensnared in the anaconda's deadly coils, its small body trembling under the serpent's relentless grip. Her heart pounds as she lets out a thunderous roar, a sound that shakes the acacia trees and sends birds scattering from their perches. She charges toward the scene, her massive form cutting through the grass like a force of nature, her eyes blazing with a fire born of primal instinct. The calf's high-pitched trumpets pierce the air, each cry weaker than the last, fueling her desperation. She stomps the ground, her colossal feet sending tremors through the earth, hoping to intimidate the snake or loosen its hold. But the anaconda, a seasoned predator, clings tightly, its coils tightening with every movement, its hiss a defiant challenge to the mother's advance. For a fleeting moment, doubt creeps in. Her herd is too far, their rumbles distant and fading. She's alone in this fight, her worst fear made real. Her trunk swings wildly, reaching for her calf, but the snake's coils are unyielding, wrapped tightly around the calf's chest and legs. She trumpets again, a desperate plea for help that echoes unanswered across the savannah. The weight of her isolation crashes over her, but it only sharpens her resolve. Her panic begins to transform, the raw fury in her eyes giving way to a chilling focus. She pauses, her massive frame still, as if the chaos around her has slowed to a heartbeat. Ranger Sarah, observing from a nearby ridge, watches through binoculars, her breath caught in her throat. She's seen elephants in distress before, but this is different. A mother's love distilled into a singular, unbreakable will. The mother elephant shifts her weight deliberately, her movements no longer frantic but calculated, as if a plan is forming in her ancient mind. She lowers her trunk, assessing the snake's coils, searching for a weakness in its iron grip. With a deep, resonant grunt, she takes a step forward, her massive foot pressing down on the lower half of the anaconda's body, pinning it to the ground. The snake thrashes, its tail whipping violently, but the mother's weight is an immovable force, neutralizing part of its power. Her trunk moves with precision now, hooking under a thick coil wrapped around her calf's torso. She pulls gently at first, testing the snake's resistance, her muscles tensing with effort. The anaconda hisses louder, its head darting toward her, but she remains undaunted, her focus unshakable. This is no longer a blind charge. It's a battle of strategy and strength, a mother's mind harnessing her rage to outwit a predator. Sarah, still watching, feels a surge of awe. This is no mere animal instinct. It's intelligence honed by love and necessity, pushing the boundaries of what she thought possible in the wild. The confrontation reaches its zenith as the mother elephant locks into a titanic struggle with the anaconda. Her massive foot holds the serpent's lower body pinned, its thrashing tail unable to break free. With her trunk, she pulls at the coil around her calf's chest, her muscles bulging under the strain. The anaconda fights back with ferocity, its body writhing in defiance, its coils tightening briefly as if to assert dominance. The calf, caught in the center, gasps faintly, its strength fading but its spirit clinging to life. The mother's eyes, sharp with determination, never waver. She adjusts her grip, her trunk curling tighter around the coil, and with a deep guttural rumble, she heaves with all her might. The savannah seems to hold its breath, the air thick with tension, as the two titans battle for supremacy. For a heart-stopping moment, nothing moves, a perfect stalemate between raw power and unyielding will. Then, with a final colossal effort, the mother elephant pulls harder, her feet digging into the earth for leverage. The coil stretches, strains, and finally slips free, loosening just enough for the calf to draw a shuddering breath. The anaconda, sensing defeat, releases its grip with surprising speed, its body uncoiling and slithering into the reeds, vanishing as swiftly as it appeared. The mother doesn't pursue. Her focus is solely on her calf, now slumped on the grass, motionless but alive. Ranger Sarah lowers her binoculars, her heart pounding, witnessing a victory that defies the odds. The mother's strategy, combining brute force with calculated precision, has turned the tide, proving that intellect and love can triumph over even the most formidable foe. In the quiet aftermath, the savannah exhales, the chaos replaced by a tender stillness. The mother elephant kneels beside her calf, her massive frame gentle as she nudges its side with her trunk, her low rumbles filled with anxious hope. The calf's ear twitches faintly, a sign of life that sparks a surge of relief in her eyes. She continues her soft caresses, her trunk tracing the calf's form, coaxing it back from the brink. Slowly, the calf stirs, taking a shallow breath, then another, its small body leaning against its mother's side for support. With her trunk as a scaffold, she helps it stand, their bond a lifeline in the wake of near tragedy. Ranger Sarah, still hidden, smiles, her heart full as she backs away, leaving the family to their reunion. This story, etched in the dust of the savannah, reveals the profound depths of animal intelligence and the fierce power of a mother's love. The mother elephant's shift from panic to strategy, her ability to outthink a predator, challenges what we believe about the wild. Her victory was not just physical, but a testament to the unbreakable bonds that define family, a reminder that even in nature's harshest moments, love can reshape the outcome. As the sun sets, painting the acacias in hues of fire, the mother and calf stand together, a living symbol of resilience and devotion. Their silhouettes a promise that family is a force no predator can conquer.